Hi, welcome to the Learning NLP Techniques Acme Achievers video channel once more. How have you been doing all this while? Well, in just less than a week, and we will be right into the new year 2013. So have you gone about setting your new year resolutions yet? Now, in fact, in this particular video itself, I just want to take some time to really share with you some of the secrets about setting goals in your life. Now, how to go about setting New Year resolutions that is going to work for you. And so, if you have actually been following some of these articles that we actually posted on our website, as well as some of these videos that we've actually shared with you through our Facebook channel. And today, I just want to talk to you a little bit more about the NLP practitioner's way of setting your goals in a very effective manner. So, as Dr. Richard Bandler and John Grindel actually studied some of these very successful people all over the world, across different cultures, and they began to realize that we're actually modeling the patterns of excellence. And they started to realize that in almost every successful person that they meet, or every Acme achiever, they realized that there were certain things that these people seem to know about getting that competitive edge in achieving any of the goals that they want to achieve. So today I really want to talk to you about some of these secrets that Acme achievers seem to know about achieving whatever goals that they set themselves to achieve. And so this very first thing that every Acme achiever seems to know is that they need to really be able to ensure that the goal is set in what I call a very congruently desirable outcome. Now, what do I mean by congruently desirable outcome? Now, very often you realize that people fail to achieve their goals, now not because they fail to know the how, or the resources that they need to get from point A to point B, but now rather the challenge that most people tend to face when it comes to achieving their goals is that now most people don't seem to be able to figure out the strong enough why that will actually get them, that will actually motivate them and drive them towards the accomplishment of their goals. So why is it so important for you to achieve this particular goal that you have set yourself to achieve, right? And alright, besides ensuring that your goal is congruently desirable, now meaning to say that there's also no such thing as a inner conflict. Now some people have what I call inner conflicts. Now, which means to say that if one part of them wants to achieve this particular goal, but yet there's another part of you that wants to achieve another, and sometimes we realize that this actually become a conflict. Now, because they tend to pull you in two different directions. So it's very important to ensure that your goal must be congruently desirable, so to ensure that you achieve it. And then one of the second secret that every Acme achiever seems to know about achieving their goals is that they know that in order to achieve the goal must be ecological. Now, what do I mean by ecological? This term ecology is something that we hear so often in the NLP practitioner course, and the word ecology simply means the study of the wider consequences. Now, when achieving a particular goal in your life, now for instance, if you were to achieve a goal in the areas of your career, now if it's going to affect another area of your life, which is probably your intimate relationships, probably your family, relationships. Now is this goal then worth achieving? Now, very often people fail to achieve the goals now because at the end of the day, when the goal becomes it is not ecological, they realize that the goal is not ecological, now they tend to lose the drive again, that motivation to achieve the goals. Now, this third secret that I have for you about achieving any goals that you set yourself to achieve is that now you have to ensure that this goal has to be set in a positive. Now, very often we have people come to us in coaching sessions, and they come to us and say, so what do you want to achieve, in this new year, says, no, I actually want to be able to avoid this particular thing, I want to be able to overcome this particular challenge, this problem that I'm experiencing. Now, yet How many times did we realize that whatever we put our focus on, now whether it's something that you like or something that you dislike, now whether it's something that you want to have or something that you want to avoid, that you tend to get more of it, because whatever that you focus on tends to expand. So when people come to you with the intention of avoiding certain challenges, now what you tend to realize is that they tend to get more into that particular challenge. Now the same thing applies to your goals. What is it that you specifically want? Now instead of what you do not want. Right? So always state your goal in a positive. Well, the next key is about achieving your goal is the part about knowing the how. Now what do you mean by knowing the how? Now earlier we talked about the power of why, right? And unless you have a strong enough purpose or reason why it's important for you to achieve the goal, now we don't even talk about achieving that goal. Now after finding the why, now it's important, essential for you to also be able to discover the how. Now how is it possible for you to take you from point A to point B? And before you could do so, there are two things that you need to know, which is where are you specifically at right now, which is where you're starting from, and as well as where you're going to see yourself end at, which is your ending point. Now from point A to point B which is the outcome. Now what are the resources that you will need to achieve that particular goal that you've set yourself to achieve? And what I mean by resources could be anything to do with the skills that you need to have, the knowledge that you need to have, what are some capabilities, now even some belief systems, some values that you need to have in order to achieve these goals. And very more often, I always believe that it is always the state that we have, what I call the emotions, the mental states that we have, that's going to determine whether or not you're going to achieve the goal at the end of the day. So part of having this strong resource is to have a strong enough state, great state management, so that you will be able to stay positive, you'll be able to stay driven, motivated and confident now along the way, now despite of the many obstacles that you're bound to face. So with that, I just want to wish you the very best in the coming year 2013. Till we meet again, remember to set your New Year resolutions and live with passion and unleash the Acme Achiever in you. Thank you for watching this video.